What is up, guys? Cosmic here, and today we're starting off our brand new series of Minecraft Terrafirmacraft. Here we are in our freshly spawned world, and so basically how things are going to go in this episode, well, in this series, we do have player commands, and I've been scoping the world out to make sure that we have a good spawn. And yeah, my health bar and stuff are down because I've been flying around a couple of days. But this is where we spawn naturally, so we're gonna do everything from the start, like we should. And basically Terrafirmacraft is similar to vanilla, but not quite. It's what vanilla should have been, essentially. You find stones and you start off with your basic weapons, and you work your way up to iron and all that kind of stuff. It's basically Harvest Moon for Minecraft, which is pretty awesome because I love Harvest Moon and I also love Minecraft, so put them together and you have something pretty neat. That being said, it's supposed to be more realistic, like the real world, which means you cannot punch trees to get wood. That'll not work. And you find a lot more stuff like ores, like this bismuthinite, or however that's pronounced. Oh, wolf, cool. I have to remember that. Alright, 75, okay. But, you find different ores and stuff. Like over here's, I think gold. I'm not entirely sure. Let me see. And there's, other stuff like cave-ins, if you happen to be too close to, yeah, that's lava. Something like this. If this were on an edge, it might fall into the lava if there's a cave-in. Not sure why this isn't working. Oh. We'll come back later, and we'll get that later. And I have particle effects at the moment because I'm hungry, which is why my health is down. And basically how this is going to work, we do have single player commands, but we are not going to use them to cheat. We're just going to use them like in case of emergency. I had a couple issues with my first world. This is actually my second go round. I recorded a video yesterday and the entire thing corrupted, which was absolutely lovely. I had the last 7 minutes of the entire film, which was about 50 something minutes. So yeah, that was very fun. I was debating not even doing this one today, but you know, computers screw up. It's nothing to get too stressed over. And here we have some sheep, which is good. We're gonna have to come back and get them in a little bit after we have some tools or some rope. And that looks like redstone. Over there we have a bear, which is a hostile mob. One of those attacked me yesterday. They're not very friendly. And I do believe this is cinnabar, which is redstone. I could be wrong, that might be copper. I think redstone's found further down, kind of like vanilla. Another thing about Terrafirmacraft is you have a lot of different stone varieties. Yeah, this is copper. That's going to be handy. We need copper right off the bat to make bronze with our bismuth. And if we can find some sphalerite, I believe it is. It's basically zinc. So You have lots of different stones, is what I was saying. Yeah. Lots of different stone types. And you can make cobble out of every single one of them, I do believe. And I have no prior experience with Terrafirmacraft, except for yesterday. My only other experience with it has been watching Etho, who inspired me to do this playthrough, and I've been watching him all yesterday. Lots of copper. That's good. So I was going to do a question and answer thing, but that was a pretty derpy video, and like I said earlier, it got corrupted or just failed to record or something. And we found a hot spring. That's pretty neat. These actually heal you, I think. Yeah, they heal you, which is amazing. But anyway, sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Basically, though, Terrafirmacraft, or what was it? No, that's what I was saying. I was watching Etho yesterday, and it inspired me to do this as my first series. I was going to do Symmetria with False Symmetry's patron server, but we're kind of nearing the end of that map, and we're going to reset it in 2 months, so it seemed kind of awkward to start off in the middle of a map. And pretty much everything's been built anyway, so that kind of derives from it, from the video. And, yeah. But yeah, I did make a introduction to YouTube video. That was my one yesterday. It was, basically, since this is my first series video, it was gonna be a, hey, here's me, get to know me kind of thing. But it was possibly the derpiest thing in the world. So, oh, we have some beans, it's perfect. There's a ton of different food types in TFC. You have beans and rutabagas and all this other stuff, along with the new mobs. And you can grow them, but you find them in the wild, which is pretty nice. You just find wild food, and you're like, oh, food. And then you take it with you, and you have some food, and you have some seeds. I'm actually going the wrong direction, because I'm exploring around for some sticks, because I found a good place to build, a good place for us to have a starter house. But that's a creeper. That's not good. I found us a good place for a starter house. It's nighttime, actually. Yeah, mobs. The new mobs are wither skeletons, which now spawn on the overworld and throw spears. There's some over there, actually. And just for the sake of this first video, we're going to make it clear weather, and we're going to change our time to day, just so we're not interrupted in the middle of a talk through. After this, we're not going to use single player commands unless it's an emergency. But basically, you find wood and stuff on sticks on the ground, and spiders are always hostile, unfortunately. Here we have some tomatoes. I'm possibly gonna get killed. Where's this tomatoes? Where's this bell pepper? Yeah, that's a skeleton with a copper helmet. What is this? You guys think we can take him on? No. We'll try. We'll go up there and beat him with some copper nuggets. And I apologize in advance for this, the clicking you are about to hear. Why is this not working? Oh, okay, hold on. No, Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna collect my valuables, and I will be right back with you guys. If the world will load. Welcome back, guys. We actually just experienced a glitch. I had to restart Minecraft entirely, but we started back right before the skeleton killed us, so we still have everything, which is pretty nice. And for the time being, oh yeah, we have a 4x4 grid. But for the time being, I decided to just go ahead and turn it to peaceful, and we'll handle mobs later on. Those are bell peppers, yeah. And while I waited, we got something to drink, so my voice may be a little bit better. I'm still kind of losing it, and I listened to the other footage while I waited, and I sound awful. So I promise I usually sound better, or at least I hope I do. But I completely forgot where I was going. Basically, where we're gonna go with this with this series, we are going to set up a spawn house, obviously, and I think we're gonna go through the tools and get as much as we can in the game with as few deaths as possible. Goodness, sorry about that. I might have a cold or something. I just all of a sudden lost my voice today. It's probably the allergies or whatever. But basically, how you do it is you go through and you get wood, or you get sticks off the ground, and you get some stones off the ground as well. And is my inventory full? Yeah, my inventory just filled up. Garlic. I haven't seen garlic before. Cool. And something I learned from Etho, you can only have 160 ounces of one food item in one slot. So that just helps to keep things together. It's basically making a stack of food. And also, I noticed during the recording, the previous recording, you can kind of hear my mouse, which I apologize for. My recording software is not the best, so to speak. At the moment, all I have is OBS, and my built-in microphone and webcam, which I'm not going to do a face cam anytime soon, because you guys don't want to see my ugly mug. At least not yet. But so yeah, as YouTube progresses, we're gonna see how it goes. But this is mainly gonna be for enjoyment, for entertaining you guys, and just for a hobby. Basically, it'd be pretty awesome, though. It'd be pretty awesome if I could make it like a career, or at least a side job, for some money, because I don't have a job, and I don't have any money. Which is one of my problems, why I don't have equipment. But yeah, so let's go find some sticks. Gather my thoughts while I walk. So basically, this is just going to be for the heck of it, and we're going to try and keep a regular upload schedule. We're going to see how well you guys like the series. How you guys like the series. There we go. And if you'd like to support me, that'd be awesome. You can I have a Patreon. It's I'll post a link in the description, actually. That'll be simplest. But you don't have to do a monthly thing or anything. You could do it monthly, which would be nice. And or you could just do it like single donation whenever you want. But I think the monthly has the monthly has perks to it. I think the $5 level you get like a drawing, or you get something in my base on Symmetria, which is the Patreon server that I'm on for False Symmetry. And there's just lots of interesting little tidbits that you can get for helping out. Well, maybe not interesting, but there's stuff you can get for helping out. And, but yeah, so basically, okay, we have a lot of garlic. But yeah, basically, my, what was I gonna say? The quality, there we go. The quality of my videos is kind of dependent on you guys. And basically, the more you guys support and the more money that I'm able to get by doing jobs around the house or whatever, and oh, we have tomatoes, nice. The more money I'm able to rake in by doing stuff here in my house or by helping people out in town or whatever. I do a lot of odd jobs, basically, to get cash. But the more I do that, and the more you guys help, the more, the better. Oh yeah, dirt actually listens to gravity now. That's another thing about Terrafirma. You can have cave-ins. I think I mentioned that before. Crud. But yeah, I keep rambling. Basically, to put an end to this, the more money I'm able to get, the better equipment I can get, and the better equipment I get, the better quality I get, the better quality I get, the more you guys are able to enjoy it, and the more I'm able to put out to put on my channel. I think we'll leave that tomato for next time. Make sure we don't have any drop down. Okay, nope, don't see any more. So yeah, basically, going back to earlier, I'm not sure how I got on that tangent, but I think for this series we're gonna have like the goals. We're gonna have a nice house. We're gonna have a cool setup. We're gonna, yeah, there we go. We're gonna get the animals. We're gonna make all the stuff we can, and it's pretty much dependent on you guys how long this goes. So I'd like to do it, do a lot of videos for you, because this is kind of like most people new to YouTube. You get nervous as all get out, and you're just like, oh, what am I gonna do? People are not gonna like me and whatever. And to be honest, I don't care if you guys like me or not. Well, I do care. I want you to like me. I want you to like my videos. But I mean, like, if there's a hater or a troll out there, then I'm not gonna pay attention to them, because I'm just doing this for my enjoyment and to entertain you guys if you like it. And that's the whole point, is you don't feed the haters and then they have nothing to feed on and they go away. Or if they don't go away, then you just keep ignoring them and they don't affect you. So either way. But yeah, I do care if you guys like me. I'm just joking around. I just don't care if you dislike me, is what I'm saying. I mean, I do take constructive criticism. Like, if you're like, yo, Cosmic, if you want to improve your videos, you can do this, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, oh yeah, okay, I'll try that out. But I mean, like, if you're like, oh man, your videos suck, I hate you, blah, 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 I'm just gonna ignore it, because it doesn't matter to me. But yeah, And I don't think any of you guys would do that. At least none of the people that I think are gonna see this video and help me get the series rolling. But yeah, like maybe later on there's gonna be some haters, because people have to find stuff to entertain themselves, and some people just get their rocks off by hating on people. And that's just wrong, and it's rude to other people, but it's really pathetic, to be honest, that you have to get your kicks by being a jerk. So yeah, take that as you will. One thing you'll probably find out over the course of my videos is that I don't tolerate or endorse bullying, and that if you want to be rude, you can go do something that I'm going to attempt not to say in the videos. But it rhymes with muck-a-rick, so you can put those two together and figure that one out yourself. Anyway, now that we've got that out of the way, basically, we have the overall goals of the series that we're hoping to do. We're gonna have as few deaths as possible. We're not gonna use single player commands unless like you guys want me to. That's up to you guys. If you're like, Cosmic, you got ripped off, or you had a bug, or blah blah blah, you can do this, or we want you to do this, then yeah, I might do it. Like if we can't find something and you're like, oh, I really want to see such and such, and if I can do it, then I'll try. But for the most part, we're gonna keep it vanilla, and we're not gonna use it to cheat or anything. And there's no command blocks. There's nothing but me and my keyboard that inputs commands or does anything, so you guys don't have to worry about that. And I'm not sure how long I've been recording for, so we may make a cut soon to just in case. Oh, 12 minutes, okay. Yeah, we may take a break for a moment because I don't want another corrupt video. So I will catch you guys right after this. Okay, and we're back. Welcome back, guys. So, I think we found the magic number is like 12 minutes, because the videos haven't been corrupt so far, so I think we're just going to take it in like 12-15 minute increments, there we go, increments, from now on, just to be safe. And I keep beating around the bush because I go off on a tangent once I get thinking, but basically, what we're gonna do, our goals for the video and for the series, we already know those. We're gonna survive, we're gonna do all this stuff, blah blah blah, it's gonna be great. You guys can suggest goals and stuff. You're like, oh, Cosmic, I'd like to see you like make a pig statue or something. I'd be like, okay, that'd be awesome. Or, well, I would respond however I responded, but I would take it into consideration, basically. But the way the videos... I'm sorry about that, I'm still losing my voice. Basically, the way the videos are going to go is that we have a set list of goals for each video, and I just have these 4 as like the basic ones: make stone tools, build a little shelter that we don't get killed in whenever we do go to normal mode or easy mode, farm some food. I think we have that covered. We have plenty of food, yeah, right here, guys, plenty of food. And I think now that we have all this food, we can use our seeds to set up a farm, which will be pretty awesome. And once we get the farm rolling, this is loaded with food. I've never seen so much food on this in this game. In Terrafirmacraft, not Minecraft. I've seen a ton of food in Minecraft, but that's beside the point. Anyway, as I was saying, so we have those basic goals. We're gonna eventually build a forge. We're gonna maybe make a greenhouse if it's possible. We're gonna do all this cool stuff. And it's gonna be heavily influenced by you guys, because you're the fan base. You're the ones that want to watch, the ones that I am making these videos for. And oh crud, there's a bear. Hopefully the bear does not attack us. The bear I saw yesterday was not a very friendly bear. It was not Winnie the Pooh, by any means. It was not a Pooh bear. Anyway, you guys are gonna heavily influence what we do in the videos, because we have the basic layout. We know what we want to do. It's Minecraft. You want to build a house. You want to have a farm. You want to have animals. You want to make cool stuff. Blah blah blah. But since you guys are the ones watching, and since I'm making the videos for you, essentially, you guys are gonna get to help out by being like, hey Cosmic, build such and such, and I'll be like, okay. And like I said, I'll take it into consideration. If there's enough people, we'll try to do it if it's possible. If it's not possible, then we're kind of out of luck there. There are some limits to Terrafirmacraft. You can't break wood with your hands, or you can't get wood by doing that. You can't do some stuff. We're gonna learn together as we go, because I'm new to it as much as you guys are, unless of course you've played before, in which case feel free to suggest to say things that will help out, like, oh hey, you can't blah blah blah, you're doing such and such wrong, etc., that kind of thing. And so yeah, I think we have plenty of food. By all means, we're probably going to survive winter with all this food. Not actually, though. Another thing about Terrafirmacraft, as you can see, in addition to the hunger meter, we have a water meter, which is that blue line under the green line that I'm filling up with tomatoes. And once you're out of water, or once your water is low, you can't really run that much. Or you can, but it's kind of slow, and not very long. But yeah, so basically now that we have all this food, we're gonna head off in that direction. Oh, a deer! We have a buck. That's cool. Bambi. A Bambi. But we're gonna head off in that direction I just pointed out after I finished. Oh, a stick. Never have I been so excited to find a stick. There are no sticks in this plains area. And you guys can now, once I gather these tomatoes, see a really cool mechanic that I was going to show you once we got to our home place. But now that we have a stick, I can show you now. And, okay, there's a deer. There's more tomatoes. I may go collect those afterward. Maybe do that off screen, because you guys have seen me collect tomatoes all day long. I'm sure you're tired of seeing me collect tomatoes. Tomatoes. Once we do this, I'll show you guys what I wanted to show you. Basically, if you have enough rocks, you go into a menu, and this is called knapping. K-N-A-P-P-I-N-G. It's basically making stone tools. And you go in, and this is going to be the tool, the rock color. So you go in and you chip off all the parts you don't want, and you have a knife blade. And you can make shovels and axes and stuff, but we're just going to start off with a knife, like the pros. And now that we have knives, we have straw. And what can we do with straw once we have enough? Get this tomato. Love tomatoes. Once we have enough straw, we can make thatch, which, oh cool, we have wheat. But didn't even see that. That must be new. Oh, wait, no, I picked up wheat. Someplace. I'm not sure where. Someplace. I picked it up. Did we get seeds? Yeah, we got wheat seeds. Cool. Okay, anyway, my the bear. Yeah, let's go away from the bear. Basically, with thatch, you can make roofing, and it will prevent weather from coming into your house, but it is, it used to be a solid block, but now it is not a solid block. As you can see, I am walking right through it. And you can make walls out of thatch, but it's not the best idea, because mobs won't come through it. But if you anger a mob, like if I had a zombie on me, and you go through a thatch wall, you what was I gonna say? You go through a thatch wall with a mob on your tail, and it will follow you through the mall. Oh, we're taking zombies to the mall, guys. That actually may be the video title. Actually, yeah, that's gonna be the video title, because that's pretty derpy. Zombies to the mall. But anyway, so I'm gonna finish. Good lord, there's so many tomatoes. Okay, I'm going to finish collecting these, and I'll get right back to you guys. So I'll catch you in a minute. Okay guys, we are back. My apologies about that. Minecraft decided to crash because we were out of RAM for some reason. Already I am getting a high encoding warning on OBS, so maybe one of you guys knows how to fix that, hopefully. But yeah, in the few minutes that we were gone, we have collected a buttload of food. We found some potatoes, actually some potato seeds, and some squash. And we finished up with the tomatoes and the peppers and everything. And I think we have the farm some food down pat on our goal list. So we are going to fall and take damage, apparently. No, we are going to go off into wild dark blue yonder and hopefully make it to the place that I have picked out for us to make a spawn house. And oh, I found some what did I find? I found some islands that were pretty neat. I did not visit the islands, I just I looked at them and said, okay, that's pretty cool, we'll have to check that out some other time. And I found another wolf. I took a screenshot of it. What the heck is up with all this food? You never see this much food in Terrafirmacraft. But you know what, we have like 40 tomato seeds. We're just gonna leave them there for when we go adventuring. But anyway, I saw a wolf, I saw some pigs that we can get later on and breed and that good stuff. We're collecting wheat for that exact reason. We need to collect our animals relatively soon, maybe the next episode or two. And I don't see wheat that often, so we're gonna collect it while we can. And wheat takes a while to grow, so unfortunately. But yeah. So we're doing this. And our house that we have picked out is a bit of a walk, but it's that way. I found some nice trees on the islands that I spoke of that we will go harvest in the next episode or two, and there is more food. What the heck? I mean, seriously, I did not see this much food at all the entire time I played my last episode, episode yesterday, the one that crashed, or not crashed, but just didn't record. Like in in the entire world, I did not see this much food. And in this one episode alone, we are finding enough food to feed all of Symmetria, which is pretty big, relatively speaking. That's more squash. Oh, and a hot springs. We have another hot springs. That's pretty cool. So yeah, maybe we'll build like a hot springs tub out here one day. We found some more copper and lava, apparently. Found lava. Yay, lava. Melts you alive. I can see somebody remixing that at some point in time. But anyway, there is, these might be my... No, I don't think they are. I found a tri-lava lake. Actually, no, it's in that direction, so no, it's not these. But, yeah, next episode or two, we will get started on barns, and like crops and stuff. So I think once we get to where we want to go, and I may let's combine. Actually, let's eat. Let's eat up this guy. Because we need food. Why not? Let's get him out of our inventory. There we go. Now what we can do, we have a stick, is we can make a shovel head. And we can attach that to that. And now we can get clay. These yellow flowers mean that there's a lot of clay in the soil. And it helps if I have the right tool for the job. And since there's a lot of clay in the soil, we can use that clay to make ceramics. And we can make like ceramic molds for metal tools, and we can make storage pots, and we can make, most importantly, jugs. And no, we're not talking about like mature jugs, dirty-minded people. We're talking about water jugs for water storage, so we can drink on the go while we explore, and we will not run out of thirst. And I don't have a spare inventory slot because I planned ahead like a genius. Not really. So I think what we'll do is we'll get one more piece of straw, and we'll make another thatch block, and that should free up the inventory spot for the clay. And we want to get as much of this as we can, which we already have. Actually, I think we'll make a new thatch. It's not that difficult to make, and clay is more important anyway. At least in my opinion, clay is important. So, once we get this done, I will build a campfire once we get to our little home spot. Home spot, it's new from the Oxford Dictionary, home spot. Makes it sound like an infomercial. But anyway, my rambling aside, we're gonna get on over there, and we're gonna look at the pretty trees. May actually be close to where we want to be, come to think of it. But once we get there, I will fire up a pit kiln and show you guys how to make pottery. That's what I was going for, pottery. Where is this spot? I think, yeah, this looks near. I think we found pretty much where we want to build. There's a lake, which is what we want. We can't drink salt water, which is what this is. Fish. That's cool. I haven't seen the fish animation. I think Etho said you can eat squid in this mod. I'm not entirely sure, but we can try some calamari once we find some squid, because we need ink sacs. You can actually craft. I think this is salt. No, this isn't where we want. You can craft saddles and name tags in this mod, which is pretty awesome because we are. I mean, you're constantly running out of saddles and name tags in vanilla, right? Yeah, totally. Just shake your head, yeah. Yeah. And we are going to just go ahead and eat this sucker. That's with a S, not with a F. Keep it clean. And we're gonna chuck our shovel because we don't need it. And I think this is silver, which is not useful at the moment, but will come in handy for something, I'm sure. When you see an ore, you probably want to collect it. And ore on the ground like this, I wonder if we can put it back on the ground. No? Okay, duly noted. Ore on the ground means that there's probably a ore deposit of said ore under the ground in this area. And oh my god, it's another hot spring. So many hot springs. It's like Japan. Hot springs everywhere. That's not trying to be culturally insultive or geographically insultive. Japan's pretty awesome. That was meant to be a compliment. Oh yeah, another reason that we picked this location. We have horses. Guys, we got horses. Oh my god. I love horses. This is actually why we picked the location. This and the horses. Because horses. And this lake is pretty freaking awesome. Pond, lake, whatever you call it. You people and your birds. Anyway. We're going to go ahead and we are going to... What do we want to do first? I think we can chuck these out for the moment. Actually, I need those. Me being stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's like this. Yeah, X head. And we can go ahead and throw it on the ground because stuff. Oh yeah, the GUI. Where's the thing? Ta-da, ta-da. Wheat, you can... Oh, you can stack it, cool. Sometimes you can't stack it, for some reason. And we're gonna clear up a couple of slots in our hotbar, and we're gonna chop down this tree. Hi, horse. Hi, buddy. Oh, there's more. Hey, friends. Hi, friend. And then we're gonna throw that out. And birch log. Okay, so it's actually a birch. It's not something else. And we've reached the 12-minute mark. So I think I am going to pause the recording. And I'll catch you guys back in just a second. See you then. Okay, we are back, guys. Back with our horsey friends. They're so cute. I just want to love on them. Oh, it's a male. Cool. Let's see here. Female. Oh, nice. We can breed them. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Another thing about TFC, it tells you the gender of the horse, of the mob. for breeding purposes, except for bears, it'll tell you male or female, and it'll tell you for deer, but you can't breed them as of yet. I think they're coming out with a 1.8, 1.9 version called Terrafirmacraft 2, like the number 2. But unfortunately that has not come out yet, much to my dismay. Because I was looking for a 1.8, 1.9 version and all I could find was 1.7.10. So we kind of lack a couple blocks. But that's okay, right guys? Yeah, totally. Totally okay. Alright. And, well, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and make like a little hut. Gonna make a little hut, and then I'll catch you guys in the next episode. So what I'm gonna do, before I go, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do after I go, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to build it to probably about this tree. And then I'll come out, and I'll make a little box. And I will probably go like too high. And then I'll put like some thatch over the top, and put a little doorway. And then next episode, we can build ourselves some... Actually, no. We just started recording another clip, so we're gonna go ahead and make the farms. We still have some stuff to do. We have to make stone tools. We kind of did that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and check that out. Check that off. We're building it, and we're gonna go ahead and set up a farm, and I should probably turn that on where you can see it. Basically what I did was I just clicked these on and off. There you go. Pretty simple stuff. And so I think, yeah, before we leave we're gonna do that. So we get our rocks, and it's 1, 2, 3, this, I think, yeah. Stone hoe. Then we take the stick and we stick it to him. Yeah. Really stupid mobster impression. For the win. Actually, for the lose. It's gonna be a new thing now, guys. For the lose. And I believe we'll pull it out to here. And we can, if you see the little box next to the green bean at the end of my hotbar, that means mode for the hoe. You can till the soil to make it farmland. You can check the nutrient levels, and you can just throw the knife. Chestnut. Oh, nice. Chestnuts. Not chestnuts, but chestnut wood. Pretty nice. Boop. Let's see here. That one's gonna be about here. So yeah, just boop boop. Doorway. Go right here. That works, guys, right? Yeah, that works. As I was saying, you can till the land like this. You can change to... Oh, you can do it with a stone tool too. Oh, that's new. Okay, never mind. You can check the water level, which was pretty handy. I was gonna do that. It comes out to here, which means we need to break it to at least here. Let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, I totally did not know that. They changed it a lot since Etho played. And I am learning my way through it with you guys, so we're learning things together. Whereas a comedian that I like, Tim Hawkins, says about him and his wife, we're losing our minds together. So I encourage you to go watch Tim Hawkins. He's hilarious. But anyway, yeah, we're learning things together, guys. So apparently you can do that with a stone hoe. And yeah, it's hard to make that commentary interesting. It's just kind of how it is. You can do it with a stone hoe. That actually sounds pretty bad in that tone, but whatever. And we're gonna grow. Holy poop. That spooked me. That spooked me, guys. Spooked me real good. I did not remember that I had sounds all the way up. Nor did I know lightning actually hit. I think I heard it hit somewhere. Might have just been my imagination. The horses seem okay, so that's all that matters. We want the horses to be okay, because they're our friends. Hi, friends. And we're gonna grow... We're not gonna grow dirt. We're gonna grow tomatoes and green beans, actually. I think Ethos said green beans... Oh, crud. Oh, right. I think Ethos said that green beans grow the fastest, which is nice, and I'm really glad we found them this early in the game, because I could not find them in the other game that got corrupted, the footage. The game's still okay. I still have the save file, but I got irritated, so I just went ahead and like worked my way up to the Bronze Age in that save file. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check and see if this will get lit. Holy poop. Holy poop, guys. This is bothering me. I kinda wanna do weather clear. I mean, I'm not normally scared of thunderstorms, but I've never experienced one in TFC, and I don't want our horses to go kaput. So, hopefully it'll clear up soon, because I'm gonna try and stick to it, guys. We're not gonna use cheat commands as long as possible. I really don't want to use them. It's tempting. So anyway, we're going to use potatoes. Potatoes, guys. And we're going to grow some tomatoes. And that was peppers, that wasn't tomatoes. Grow some maters. Yeah, tomatoes have sticks. It's like the real world. Well, you can grow them without sticks, but it'd be kind of dumb. And I think what we're gonna do, guys, is this is gonna be our wheat field. And wheat seeds, and we're gonna grow wheat. And this is probably gonna take a couple months in game. Yeah, we're gonna have a couple months into the series down the road. We're finally gonna have wheat. No, we're gonna have it in like 40 or 50 in-game days. I don't know, something like that. I think each month is 10 days, unless they fixed it. But perfect. And we have wheat. Did we plant garlic? I don't think we planted garlic. Let's plant some garlic. Just cause garlic. We can make some pizza with our tomatoes and wheat. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna make a counter, and we're gonna make some pizza. We're gonna fire it in the oven. It's gonna be the best pizza we've ever had. It's gonna be like potato pizza. Yeah, it's gonna be potato pizza. That's what we're gonna do. It actually sounds pretty disgusting, but nobody knows except for us. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. Okay. So I think after this tree falls, I'm going to hop off, and I will catch you guys in... I misjudged the distance. Whatever. I will catch you guys in the next episode. And, what a way to go out in a thunderstorm in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna grab a cup of tea, and I'll catch you guys next time. Adios. Bye guys. See you next time.